What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dummy Wormy. I'm coming at you with another video. And it was last week when we discussed some of Rachel Zegler's unearthed Instagram posts in which she went on a full meltdown over the recent election of Donald Trump. Now, towards roughly Thursday night to Friday morning, we ended up having Rachel Zegler come out and issue an apology in air quotes, because there's something very interesting to kind of point out within this apology towards individuals that may have had their fifis hurt through all this. Now, she doesn't outright come out and apologize to Donald Trump or Donald Trump supporters. She just apologizes in general and says, you know what, I was mean. But we'll come over here to my nerdy home, who has the actual apology letter, and you can see what she had to say, shall we? Hi everyone, I would like to sincerely apologize for the election post I shared on my Instagram last week. I let my emotions get the best of me. Hatred and anger have caused us to move further and further away from peace and understanding, and I am sorry I contributed to the negative discourse. This week has been emotional for so many of us, but I firmly believe that everyone has the right to their opinion, even when it differs from my own. I'm committed to contributing positively toward a better tomorrow. Now, take note of what she said there, okay? I want you to focus in on a couple things. She just says, I'm sorry for posting it. She's not sorry for the emotions behind it. She's sorry that she got caught. But on top of that, I want you guys to take a little note of, the capitalizations here. You got hi and you got I, and you see all the capitalized letters. We'll come right on back over to what she initially said, and what she basically says she wants Trump supporters and Trump himself to never know peace. All these are lowercase. Everyone's a lowercase letter. Everything is lowercased. And you could go back through her stories. You could go back in time looking at some of these posts that she's actually put out. There's never a capitalized letter. It's always lowercase writing. It's always lowercase spelling. So when we go over to her post, you can easily tell that this was a PR move by Disney, forcing her to come out here and tweet this stuff out, forcing her to shut up, to apologize for what you said, because Disney's in some hot water right now themselves. And if we come over here, we can see why Disney actually made her do this. Walt Disney Company scrambles to adjust after election, but can't find conservatives in the company. There was reports going around last week that was talking about how Disney and ABC were trying to find actual Trump supporters post the election, to put in a lot of their broadcasts, to realize they need to see what the other side is actually saying. They need to start actually marketing towards the other side. They actually need to start, maybe garnering some favor with them, because all they are seeing right now is a massive decline in viewership across all media outlets that were pro a certain political agenda this entire last election. Everybody's starting to notice this. Everybody's starting to see this. One of the big things that ABC and Disney themselves were pointing out was what their biggest show on their network is The View. They have no Trump supporters on there, and all they do is rag and bemoan the man all the time and everybody that voted for him. Past the previous election, Donald Trump won the Electoral College and the popular vote. It was a monumental sweep. And all these sites are realizing, hey, we kind of need to start marketing to both sides. We need to stop this stuff. We need to stop demonizing half the audience, especially because we saw Bob Iger completely ignored Snow White at their earnings call because they know it's going to flop. They know Rachel Zegler is a negative quantity. She's not a positive quantity. She's not going to put butts in seats. She's actually driving people away. She makes people not want to go to the movie theater. She drives people away from any project. Only one of her projects actually might have made money, and that was Hunger Games, and that's a big might. None of their other movies that she has been in has actually produced a profit because she's never been an actor. She's always been an activist. She was never actually out there to make any name for herself outside of activism. She came up via Instagram, singing on YouTube. She was plucked out of all that, put into a big movie. Now she has a stardom, but in reality, she's always been an activist. And you can see it right here when you come over here to when she started congratulating that her Snow White trailer got so many views, even though it didn't. And she said, and always remember, free Palestine. Even though her co-host, Gal Gadot, is a former member of the IDF and is from Israel and Israeli herself. But she's coming out here pushing politics while she's promoting her movie, while she's doing all this. And you can come over here to her, an Instagram video that came out, and you can see she's always been an activist, and she never meant this apology. This apology she put out was just a copy paste from Disney, has nothing else from it, and she still hates you. She put this out there into the world. She acknowledged saying this. I want you guys to see what she actually had to say.
Media app to say that we have a really important presidential election coming up, and Lenny is very eager for you to vote for Kamala Harris. And it's actually non-negotiable. Our rights are on the line, folks. Our reproductive rights.
I just have to pause it real quick. This gets very cringe and very disturbing as she slowly zooms into herself with Shrek kissing her on the cheek.
Come on. Go vote blue. And if you disagree with this sentiment, just hit the unfollow button. I don't need your business. Thanks. I don't think
she doesn't want our business. She's never wanted our business. She doesn't care about us because she's an activist first, actor second. She doesn't care about you. This apology was full-fledged fake. Nothing about it was real. Disney made her put it out there because she doesn't care. She is going to keep pushing activism. She is going to keep pushing this political rhetoric out there. And at the time when Disney kind of needs, one, to bring customers back, and two, really doesn't want people coming out here acting like this, despite Gina Carano's lawsuit towards them for firing her because of her own political opinions, for saying some of the most blatant, mundane things that ultimately boil down to don't demonize your neighbor. They forced her to apologize. They are in a sinking ship. Rachel Zegler, again, is a negative quantity. She does not put butts in seats. She actively drives the audience away, and she is going to lead all of Hollywood down a very bad path as they continue to lose the audience, lose money, and burn all at the same time. But I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Let me get your guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video go live, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.